Welcome back to the Joyous Kingdom. I'm Cade. In today's video, we have a paid brutally honest update video on the OK Humans NFT project. We're gonna check in with them, see what they've done since our last brutally honest review on them. What have they improved on? What could they work on? What is the future of this project? I hope you're excited to get into it. If you are, make sure you click that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. If you already follow me on Twitter, if you're not on my Discord down below the description, you are only hurting yourself, fam. As you know, the goal of this channel is to instill the knowledge and confidence it's gonna take to navigate this metaverse on your own one day. So that sounds good to you. Let's get into this update. If you're an NFT project and you want to work together, just go to my website at joyouskingdom.com, go to the work with me section, and then shoot me an email. The link to my website is down below in the description. And yes, that does involve the commissioned brutally honest reviews for new NFT projects. So like I said, I did review this project. If you guys want to check out that original review video where I went super in depth on all of the main kinks of it, I'm not going to go that much in depth. We're really going to talk about what they've improved on, what they've changed since the review. A lot of things have changed, including the supply, a lot of the brand, a lot of the roadmap. So we're going to get into it right now. So if we head over to the OpenSea page, you might notice that there's 3.3 thousand items. And if you watch the original video, they had 10,000 in their collection in the beginning. I believe in that video, I actually mentioned the fact that 10,000 is probably not going to work in this kind of market. The meta right now is lower supplies. Plus, that gives everybody a fighting chance. You know, if you have a 10,000 collection, chances are it's basically just not going to work, right? And so they ended up doing a free mint instead of a paid mint and making it 3.3 thousand. And the floor is at 0.001 ETH. They have 4 ETH in volume, 23% unique owners. Here's what the art looks like. It's a spin-off and derivative of the OK Bears NFT project. If you guys remember that, it's one of the top NFT projects on the Solana blockchain. They were kind of riding off the same wave of that, kind of going off like the mental health angle of the OK Bears, like we're all going to be okay. And then I like the art. I think it's pretty cool. And as far as their activity, one of these days they had like almost 700 sales here, and the floor never really got above 0.006, I believe. Check out their activity here. On the 2nd of October, they had almost 700 sales, which is pretty crazy to me. And then every now and then they are selling it for like 0.05, which is way above floor. And so it's not anything like crazy big pumps ups or crazy big crashes and stuff like that. They were a free mint. So and as far as whales, they got these two people. I would say they're like, I wouldn't consider them whales, but like 5%, 4%. Total, it's almost 10% right there across just two people. Not a crazy big deal though. So we'll move on to their website here. And as you can see, there's a stake button here. So we'll talk about what exactly kind of benefits you can get from staking these NFTs. What can you get by being a holder? But first, let's talk about some of this lore. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ali, but most of you know me as the White Rabbit. As you know, in the beginning of the year 2222, the city's air quality is at an all-time low, and people have resorted to wearing gas masks and using oxygen tanks so they can breathe. Our waterways are completely polluted by Big Eye Corporation, and they have now become undrinkable. Food resources are scarce and fully controlled by the Big Eye that owns 95% of the world's farmland. If you thought things were not too bad, then think again. We have inside information that the Big Eye is planning on creating a social credit system for the remaining 2 million humans left on Earth, but luckily this is where we came into the picture. Over the past 12 years, we've been creating an underground society made of hackers, scientists, and hyper-intellectuals that have joined together to fight against the destruction that pollution is causing. That is why we contacted you. Sorry, I must go. I'm being watched. Meet us at the main city park at 10 p.m. Just look for the White Rabbit. I love little bits of lore here, and this actually, I don't believe this was here in the original review. They had to switch a few things up, probably just because of the fact that there just wasn't, 500 people trying to be degens buying in and out of projects. So they're like, okay, we got to change our approach here, which I like. You should be changing your approach. You should change the supply based on what the market's doing. So I'm glad they're doing this. It shows that they're willing and ready to work with the market. Here's a little graphic of their roadmap here. At 20%, we create the OK Humans coin. At 40%, they'll do an airdrop of 1 legendary to an OK Humans minter. At 60%, we launch the OK Humans breeding system and start introducing utilities for the OK Human coin holders. There's lots of things with tokenomics here that I think are really cool, so we're going to talk about that in a second as well. And then use some of the budget to develop new utilities. At 80%, they airdrop another a legendary OK Human to minters, and at 100%, OK Humans merch shop launches. We scroll down here, some of the perks. As an OK Humans holder, you'll be entitled to multiple benefits in the ecosystem. Here are a few. The first one, OK Humans NFTs are deflationary. Holders of the OK Humans will have the ability to breed their OK Humans with the use of one of 3,333 breeding potions, keeping only the traits that they want to keep from both, and creating a new OK Humans NFT, in effect removing from the supply the 2 that were bred as well as the breeding potion, and adding only the new bred OK Humans back into the supply. I fucking like this. I want more projects to do this. This is dope. I mean, it does cause problems with people who bought the one that they wanted and spent maybe more over the floor to get the one that they wanted, and now you can just kind of do it again. But I don't know. I like this idea. I wish more projects would do it. This will have benefits for the holders of OK Humans and the entire ecosystem ecosystem, as it will make the entire collection deflationary. 2. When an OK Human NFT is minted, minters will not only receive an OK Humans NFT, but you'll also be receiving 300 pixel pearls, which is the OK Humans ERC token that will have utilities in the ecosystem. The OK Humans will allow for staking with rewards paid in our own ERC20 token. The tokens will be used to buy into many things with our Flourish ecosystem, like private alpha groups, networking opportunities, private events, merch, purchasing breeding potions, and much, much more. Not only is the OK Humans a deflationary NFT, but so is the token. If holders of the OK Human tokens choose to use the tokens to purchase breeding tokens, the tokens will be completely burned or removed from the circulating supply. I like that. Additionally, when holders of the token use the token to purchase any of the items within the ecosystem, a small portion of the token will also be burned, making the entire ecosystem, NFTs and token, all deflationary. This is a good little nitbit here, especially because the collection is already really small. This is something that could pay off like in the mid to long term almost. You know, as long as they keep building, this kind of thing could really make the project and the collection like ultra small, right? Like with maybe a few hundred or maybe like 1,000 or something. That's where you could see this project just like mooning out of nowhere. Like we've literally been seeing that. And this is not a paid shill. This isn't a paid promo. I'm just telling you how it is in the market right now. We're seeing projects with low supplies moon out of nowhere for a few days, get people all these new people coming to the community, and then who knows what happens? It could just crash right after that, or maybe they have some life breathed in and they go and make something happen. And then if you choose not to stake, your OK Humans NFTs will still receive holder benefits like access to the OK Humans verse, private events, fundraiser events, private chats, merch drops, entries into giveaways, and much, much more. P.S. Much more is to come as we grow. They want to be the next blue chip NFT. And here we have the team. We've got Ian, the artist, we've got Oliver, the founder, and Shane for social media. Here are their Instagram pages. Here's the founder. I think he does a good job posting his own self. I think if people wanted to know about the founder, this is a great way. Honestly, it's like so easy for founders to connect with their community. All you have to do is post selfies and stuff like that. People love that shit. So if you're a founder and you're not posting like lifestyle photos, you don't have to dox your face if you're not if you're anonymous, but like post stuff from your normal day. People love that shit. Like, I don't know, people should be doing that. Here's Ian, the artist, just posting some of the artwork he does. So very cool stuff. I'm a fan of his art. And then in charge of social media, Devin would be proud, a car enthusiast, well, truck enthusiast it seems, but some nice photos, nice looking truck right there. This is also something I noticed from the review that I did. 1,600 tweets, right? That's pretty good. When I first reviewed their project, they had like 40 followers and they had like 10 tweets, literally. So they took my advice. I said, get out there more, retweet stuff, build a community, get people involved, and get people to know about the project and talk about it, and build the brand and talk about the mental health things, talk about all the things you're so excited about, and build that community from the inside out. And they did so. And I jumped into the Discord just to make sure everything was good in here. There wasn't too many channels, it wasn't too chaotic, and it wasn't. Everything looks good in here, everything looks orderly. So good job in the Discord. So as far as constructive criticism, what am I going to say here? Like, what could they use that's going to help them in this kind of market? What's going to give them that longevity? I think it's really about just making noise right now in this kind of market. We saw with DGods right now, right? It's causing a lot of FUD with DGods. I mean, they picked a very touchy subject with the royalties, you know, but they're making a lot of fucking noise and a lot of people are paying attention to them, right? So doing something where people start to get talking, they're like, okay, wait, hold on, what is OK Humans doing? Like, what is it exactly that they did? Like, I need to get into that, you know? Like, you've got to come up with something that's going to be like a big headliner, right? Like, this is something I learned a lot from posting lots of YouTube shorts. Is like, it's all about the title. It's all about the title and the thumbnail. Like, you really got to get people to be like, huh? Like, I gotta know more. Like, let me click on that. Let me see what this is all about, right? So investing in someone who really understands social media, branding, and building a community online, being able to like build that, like, that's hard to do, right? And it looks like they're doing a good job based on their Twitter and their engagement and people like posting pictures of their OK Humans, stuff like that. I think they're doing a good job, but getting a little bit more content in the form of like, I don't know, animated series, voiceovers. You like, the thing is with this kind of stuff, you can literally pay someone on Fiverr like $100 and they'll animate a couple of your NFTs for you, and then you just like voice over it yourself and just like make bits of content around it and just build a brand like that and start. That's like a good place to start, and just build some story into it. Like, I mean, you guys heard Farouk says it, bro. Storytelling NFTs are here to stay. Brand goes another project. They've got a cool artist. They got some storyline. People love that shit. So you gotta hop on some kind of trend, but definitely niche and choose something. Don't be broad and too general. You want to niche down and find something that people can latch on and say, this is that kind of project. I'm here because they're this kind of thing. They're doing these sorts of things that I believe in. I like it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Hope you learned something. If you did, make sure you click that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Join the kingdom for more NFT related content. Be sure you follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord down below in the description. If not, at this point, you're just missing out on all the alpha, right? If you want to see more of me right now, click one of these boxes on the side of me. Until next time, continue on your voyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're alive watching this video. Bye.